And before I get into what exactly this expansion adds into the game, I'll just let you know how the original game plays, because this is a game that uses a rondel system in order for players to try and take actions and earn the most money or the most prestige than all the other players, because the way that the scoring works in this game is that your final score is going to be the lower of the two. So you're going to want to focus on both of those, try to get them both as high as possible. Each player is going to have their own personal merchant's cart, and on your cart you're always going to have 3 dice available to take actions with each of those dice being associated with a particular bonus as well. But essentially you're going to be choosing one of those dice to activate, getting that bonus, but then the value of the die is going to be moving you around the rondel that many times. And it may not be immediately clear, but the rondel in this game is the entire board, and you're going to be moving around the outer locations in a clockwise order, and anywhere that you stop on that rondel, you can choose to take the action of the location that you stopped on, or the action of the location before it. The different actions will allow players to do all sorts of things like gather goods in different ways, upgrade those goods to make them more valuable, sell the goods to heroes to make money based on the current market price, which can be manipulated throughout the game, or instead you could use those goods to try and complete various commissions in order to earn prestige. Whenever you do this, you're going to be delivering some amount of goods to one of the locations on the rightmost side of the board. But what's really neat here is that you can actually further optimize this, since some of the heroes need to travel to these various locations as well, and if you're able to pick up a hero to take with you and then deliver them along with completing your commission, that can gain you all sorts of additional bonuses. And you've probably already seen a pattern here where you can go ahead and collect and upgrade various goods, sell them to the heroes, and then also pick up heroes while you're doing that, deliver them to one of these locations while also fulfilling a commission with any of your other goods. That is one of the big puzzles of the game, but what's cool about traveling to a location is that anytime that a player does it, any other player can tag along with them in order to also go to that location. And this is also nice for the player that's actually leading the expedition, because they're going to be able to draw a location card. Then there's going to be a bunch of different bonuses that you could gain by rolling dice and then matching them with the various icons on the card. And you're going to be able to roll an additional die for each player that comes along with you. The new expansion is going to be adding a bunch of new cards and upgrades and even a die that you'll be able to mix into the game, but it's also going to be adding some new locations that can be visited, and these are the secret villages, and these are all going to be associated with one of the regions out on the board. But the expansion is also going to be introducing the concept of the rumor tokens that are going to be populating in the different areas, and whenever you go to perform an action in that area, you can actually collect all the rumor tokens there, which can then be traded in for various bonuses. And I'm not going to get into what else is offered in this campaign, but they're also going to be offering a deluxe edition of Santa's Workshop and something called the Elf Creek Story Puzzles, which I don't really know much about, but it does sound interesting. And if you do want to learn more about that, you can go ahead and check all of these out in the description down below.